Wait, what Superman do you picture when you hear this? There are numerous iterations of live action Superman, with that number being around 9. 9 Superman. This is including TV shows and the movies. But if we also include the upcoming live action movie from Superman being played by David Cornsweet and directed by James Gunn, we would be about 10 Superman. They would be 10 live action Superman. That is a vast quantity of Superman, and honestly, it could be overstimulating to choose from. See, there was a time for myself when I heard live action Superman and I would picture the 4: Christopher Reeves, Brandon Routh, Henry Cavill, and Tom Welling. And before anybody says anything, yes, I have watched all 10 seasons of Smallville. Oh, okay? I know my Smallville stuff. I know. I'm okay. I'm good. I should be certified. Let's move forward. So where I'm trying to direct us in this video is to discuss the Superman we didn't know we needed, an iteration that brought back the hope in humanity Superman represents. That Superman being from the show Superman and Lois. See, at first glance, few may have assumed the show or the character Superman wouldn't be taken too seriously. One of those reasons being the tone of majority of superhero shows set before, either being too comedic or not aligning with the characters or the characteristics that make the superhero the hero. Unfortunately, that is our modern problem with superhero shows now. But please don't attack me. I'm only saying majority, or most. Not all superhero TV shows are like this. There are good TV shows or superhero shows that shows a definite representation of the iteration of their characters. Drawing back to the first glance, it can roughly be underestimated from just an assumption, which is where we should all do our best to give certain things a try and let our first impressions guide our enthusiasm, to which is where I had given the first episode of Superman and Lois a try. And thank goodness I did. Honestly, I am very happy from when I first started to where I'm at now with the show finally being over. It's done a lot. In the first episode, the show provides us with many different ideas and concepts to imagine or even wonder about the future for the show. One of these new encounters started off with introducing Clark as a parent with him and Lois of 2 teenage boys, to which they have not discovered the Clark's true identity as Superman. See, in the first episode, they're already providing us with so many upcoming challenges of development that we can already imagine or start picturing off on our own. For example, there can be so many new dynamic tropes between Clark and his sons or Lois and their sons. And it doesn't just have to stop. And it doesn't stop at just his family or people close to him. The world itself, it's lively, it's living, and we see their dynamic or other encounters with many more people in the show, which, I won't spoil for people who haven't watched it, but yeah. I would love to go into details in the first episodes or other episodes, but I'm definitely planning to put that in different videos or just more videos. So for now, we're just going to continue. The show not only provides us with new dynamic challenges and developments from a live action Superman, but it keeps the character true to itself. Its iteration is kept. To us all, Superman is depicted as unstoppable. And if there were depictions of Superman being stopped, numerous amounts of audiences would be widely dissatisfied, including myself. But being unstoppable is a tricky trope to come around while writing a live action Superman. Notice I say tricky, not impossible. With this tricky task, majority of times, writers would water down Superman's abilities to make him manageable for the plot, which is, it's honestly diminishing. Us audiences don't want our idolized character to be diminished. This tricky task is where Superman and Lois was able to overcome the challenges of writing a Superman. The show provided us with a well-experienced Superman who was on the top of his game, and while they provided us with an unstoppable Superman, he doesn't just feel unstoppable to be unstoppable, but he's unstoppable because Superman embodies hope. And to us all, hope should feel unstoppable. When we embody the concept of hope and have it for ourselves, we should feel unstoppable. And that is what Tyler's Superman captures perfectly. Listen, when times are difficult and we become overstimulated, we tend to look up in the sky. What we're looking for is hope. In Superman world, He's the one in the sky. He is who people seek for and hope. When times begin to look very desperate, they look for Superman. Even in the first episode, where it demonstrated on the reliability people have for Superman in those desperate times. In the first episode, Superman is seen saving people from an exploding power plant, or later, Superman being shown to go across the world to a different nation to save a submarine from sinking. See, while saving these people in the submarine, Superman starts speaking their native language to feel more reassured, so they will be safe, so they know everything is okay. They have hope on their side. And honestly, for us, the audiences, it's amazing to see a Superman so invested with learning the world languages, because it makes him seem like he's more connected with us humans. With Tyler's Superman, we can see people being influenced to prosper their own idea of hope. With the numerous amounts of live action Superman written, we are always seeing this responsibility Superman holds of hope. But how many times are we seeing the people holding on to the very hope Superman have given them? With Tyler's Superman, we can see people being influenced to prosper their own ideal of hope. Both of Superman's sons are shown to develop their own inspiration of hope. One of the obstacles in the first season was Jordan. Jordan was trying to be able to adjust to his newfound powers, because unlike Superman, Jordan had just attained these powers at the age of 15. And previously, we're showing Jordan struggle with anxiety and self-doubt in the first episode. But throughout the show, we are seeing Jordan overcoming these obstacles, only because Jordan believes there is hope, not only out there, but also in himself. Superman's other son, Jonathan Kent, the one who did not uphold the super ability that Jordan did. Now, Jonathan had prospered his own hope. As stated before, we are seeing throughout the show of Jordan's ongoing development to overcome his emotional and physical dilemma. And the person who's always there with him throughout the show, throughout Jordan's struggles and Jordan's endeavor, is Jonathan, as he's always right by his side to support and understand his brother to his best of capabilities, while knowing he can't truly grasp and understand exactly how to help Jordan or what he is actually going through. But Jonathan believes in Jordan. Jonathan believes that there is more to Jordan, that there is hope inside his brother. Allow him to never give up on Jordan. The hope that Tyler's Superman inspires doesn't only seep into the people closest to him. At one point in the show, Superman's powers were diminished and the world was overshadowed by a red sun. They were temporarily defenseless. Other than Superman's family, the only person that was aware of this was Lana Lang, who was the mayor of Smallville. With this unfortunate information that the world she knows will not be the same, Lana Lang still kept hope for the best outcome to arrive. With such hope, she said it's not only for herself, she sets this hope for the people of Smallville as a responsibility and a role model for her people of Smallville as the mayor. So in doing so, she advises everyone to keep the same hope that she does.
Hey, can we all just give her a chance to speak?
The problem here is obvious. Our mayor doesn't have any real answers. Just the frightened talk of someone who's in way over her head.
You better stop right there, George.
Why? So I can listen to more garbage about worlds melding and scary doppelgangers knocking at my door?
No, I think we've heard enough.
We need answers from someone we can trust.
Maybe I can help with that.
Mayor Lang. I hope by now you all know me as a friend. It's as a friend that I've come here to assure you that your mayor is telling you the truth about everything. And that does not mean that all is lost. I saw what this town was capable of last year, the way you all protected each other. And I know you can do it again. That starts by listening to your leader. Because I know she is here for you, not to serve her own interest. Mayor?
As shown, Lana Lang does her best to empower the hope she has for a better outcome. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to persuade everyone, but a Superman with no powers was still able to give hope to the people of Smallville, to not only hope for a better outcome, but hope that there will be a better tomorrow. Tyler Superman is honestly really captivating. Receiving such an amazing show with a lively world and inspiring characters, even discussing about this now brings me joy. This Superman is the Superman that we truly needed. A Superman that brings not only hope for his character, but a hope for a better tomorrow. So, I end this with you, the audience, to believe in hope for a better tomorrow and be thankful for who and what we have for today. You all enjoy and have a good one.